Now, I have a big issue. He is not coming. I felt I breached the word he told me. He told me never to tell anybody. I feel because I told Kuppammal, he is not coming, he is angry. So I shouted, screamed, Swami, please come, don't leave me like this. I will not do this mistake again, I will not tell anybody. Please don't be like this. But I could not see him coming out. One side when I remembered, she told me, Kuppammal told me, he is directly Mahadeva, Shiva, living here in Arunachala. Ramana Maharshi talks about him. Great Siddhas have seen him. One side that was making my body just explode in joy, bliss. He himself came and gave Kavi to me. Other side, now he is not coming. So that was just squeezing my heart. If I have to describe exactly what I was going through, in Bhagavatam there is a beautiful story. One Gopika wants to go and see Krishna in the middle of the night. He is sitting in the forest and playing the flute. That sound is coming to her bedroom. Husband is not there. So she runs secretly to go and see him and come back. But the moment she came to the main door of the house, she saw the mother-in-law sitting and combing the hair of the daughter-in-law. Sister-in-law, sorry. Mother-in-law sitting and combing the hair of her sister-in-law. Even now in any Indian village, if you go and see, if you see 10 houses, in 5 houses you can see this scene. Mother sitting and combing the hair of the daughter on the doorstep. I thought, oh God, from the time of Bhagavatam we have not changed. 5,000 years tradition. Sitting on the door frame and mother combing the hair of the daughter. And removing that lice. This is almost like a 24-hour job. If they don't have, those days no other entertainment, na? Only this hair combing. You comb my hair, then I will comb your hair. So beautifully Vyasa describes. I have to tell you the exact scene. The Gopika runs. The main door frame, the mother-in-law is sitting and the sister-in-law is sitting and she is combing the hair. Seeing that scene, she just stands in this door frame itself. Her door frame itself, and holding the door frame with one hand. One side, when she listens the music of Krishna's flute, all the extraordinary, ecstatic memory of the time she had with Krishna and the memory of Krishna, she is in bliss. Next moment, this sister-in-law and mother-in-law are sitting like buffaloes. Because both of them are there, she cannot go out. They will ask, hey, where are you going in the middle of the night? When husband is also not there, alone. So if she steps out of the house, her character will be questioned. And they are also hearing the music of the flute. I don't know, from that time I think this mother-in-law and sister-in-law never get your devotion and understand what you live and what you go through. Anyhow, whatever it is. Because mother-in-law and sister-in-law are sitting, she is not able to go. Because she is not able to go, the pain of separation was other side. Vyasa describes, the pain was like intense burning. And that bliss of our memory of Krishna was intense joy. This both happening again and again. Because of that pain, she burnt away all her incompletions. Because of that joy, she exhausted all her good karmas. Because she exhausted both, she just became enlightened and fell on the ground, liberated herself. Got liberated. This is the exact story I have to describe what I was going through at that moment. One side now I know Mahadeva himself came. I am holding that kavi. I am touching that cloth again and again. He himself came and gave the kavi. The joy, ecstasy, pride, bliss, all that. The other side, the pain, he is not coming. The fear, he may not come at all anymore. I may miss him. That is too much. When these two happened, whatever the remaining little bit of good karmas I had got burnt by the joy and bliss, knowing that he himself lived with me and initiated me. Little bit of whatever bad karmas were left, they got burnt by that fear, whether he may not come at all. This bliss and joy and pain burnt both the karmas. I just dropped. I can say, by crying, I just slept away there itself. I should not even use the word slept. I fell into some state. I got lost. Anyhow, after some time, I think it was a late night, I was sleeping in the temple. I don't want to say sleeping, lying in the temple. The temple watchmen, they will come and wash the temple. Any festival day, they will come and wash the temple in the night. So usually, I will also help them. How I will help them, they will put the tube in the tap and they will be having the broomstick and washing the floor. And we boys who are volunteering, we'll have to just hold the tap and walk behind them, pouring water. That's the voluntary service we used to do. So, that watchman, temple watchman, he woke me up, saying, "Hey Samir Bhaiya," that is the way he will call me. Wake up, hold the pipe for me, I have to clean. And they are going to put the deity to bed, go and have the Garbha Mandir darshan and come back. Somehow that day I think some festival. I think it was January 1st, but still I am not able to completely corroborate with other things. Anyhow, so the deity was put to bed a little late. He said, go and have darshan in the Garbha Mandir. They are going to close the Garbha Mandir. They are going to put the deity into the bed. Then come back and hold me the pipe. Hold the pipe for me to clean the floor. I said, okay, and I rushed. I was in that same space and state. I ran to the Garbha Mandir. I saw no priest was there, but Garbha Mandir was open. Those days, very few priests were in the temple. Many times, Garbha Mandir will be open and no priest will be there. The moment I entered the Ardhamandapa, the hall of the Garbha Mandir, to have darshan of the deity, the moment I looked up, I saw Arunagiri Yogishwara sitting on the Shivalinga. He was just sitting on the Shivalinga. I could not control myself. I screamed, Swami, are you here? Why you did not come when I called? I was talking all this and I was rushing near to touch him. Even though we were not supposed to enter the Garbha Mandir. I don't think I have entered the Garbha Mandir, but I rushed towards him. I don't remember whether I entered or not entered. I was not in that mood at all to follow the rule that I should not enter the Garbha Mandir and all that. I just want to touch him. I ran, stretched my hand to touch him. He also stretched his hand. The moment my hand touched his hand, exactly that moment, I saw clearly, he is me, I am him. It was just pure oneness. Pure oneness. That unclutching has happened exactly at that moment. After that, neither I missed him, nor I saw him separately.